guitar player and drummer is really good.
Yeah, good hooks.
My name is Kat Knight. I'm a photographer for Satellite. Satellite is a section in the Tulsa World which is for, by, and about Tulsa area teens. It's a very competitive application process, and once you're in, you go to meetings once a week, and depending upon your passion for the subjects, you go out and you shoot and you write and then you paint and then you create a section of the paper. It's amazing. You actually get to experience the newsroom. I mean, being a part of journalism and being a part of the community in a way that most teens aren't. And it really teaches you a lot about who you are. I mean, if you're a competitive person, that affects your work. If you're not a competitive person, then that will take you to another path. And you really, really get to just experience, this job. I mean, I wanted to be a photojournalist, so I wanted this really, really bad, and I got in, and then I was really crazy, and I did all these assignments, and I started, following all the photographers around and questioning them and, getting their emailing address and just driving them crazy. So it was really, really wonderful to actually, now that I'm a few years in, to kind of be a part of it in a more, lead role way, where I get to have, the shoots that I want and actually get to experience photojournalism as a photojournalist would in the working world.
All right, that's all. And you guys, I'm going to go over a few things with the bands, and then I want you to pair off whatever band you're shooting or writing about. I want you guys to sit down with them and make a date for an interview and a photo shoot. It can be at the same time. If it is going to be at the same time, don't make it at exactly the same time. Make it 2 hours before or after. Don't try to piggyback. Don't try to be there while the photographer's taking pictures. Plan on spending a couple hours doing this.
Preparing for the Battle of the Bands is basically a year-round process. We begin in the summer brainstorming ideas for themes and so on, and in the fall we put out ads for the bands to send in their demos, and then we choose from a big pile of demos that we get, and then during that time we also meet with the bands, and we have the photographers and the correspondents meeting with the bands, and it's really great to put sounds with faces, and some are crazy, crusty punk kids, and some are more Jack Johnson-y indie, and then some are just kind of normal guys who really like to scream and play metal music. So it's really, really great to kind of get a feel for the band, and then that kind of leads you as far as where you want to take the photo that you're doing or what angle you want to have in the story that you're writing. And once you meet with the band, you set a time and date to shoot them with the camera, or to interview them and get some ideas for the article that you want to write. And in the winter we begin advertising for the battle. We have all the artwork done, we have all the writing turned in, so now we begin to put it out there for everyone to hear about. And then we have the Battle of the Bands, and it's a wonderful night, which it takes about 30 to 35 students to run the battle. We man, the doors, we take up the ballots, we help the bands in the back, and it's a really, really wonderful process. And the only other than the sound guys and the bouncers, everything else is run by students. The John Lennon tour bus is pretty amazing. It comes into Tulsa a few days before the actual event, the Battle of the Bands, and they give tours, and you walk inside, and there's mixing boards, and there's lots of people there to explain to you, how you mix a song and so on. So the grand prize is 8 hours of professional recording time in the John Lennon Educational Tour Bus, and you also get 1,000 copies, color copies of your CD for free that you distribute or sell to whoever you wish.